Hi, this is Will at Bulldog Rooter. I'm currently at Professional Hearing Healthcare at 12211 East Broadway Ave, unit number 4 in the valley here. Today is July 1st and it is currently 9 o'clock. So what I am doing here is I mainline cabled the line to get quite a few blockages out. Pulled out tampons, wipes, Lysol wipes, and definitely a lot of rust on the cable. Went ahead and got the main line in here. I am in the women's bathroom going through the 4-inch cast iron clean out here. And what we're looking at is the transition from PVC outside to cast iron. It's about a 47-foot run where it ties in. What you're seeing out there is a T where it actually runs out to the main road there. Unfortunately, there's such a buildup of rust right there. We need to get more water flow through it. My camera head will not get past that. So what I'm going to be doing here is pulling back towards the clean out here in the women's bathroom and explaining everything that we see in the pipe. Now, as you can see here, how rusted and pitted, and right there on the far left, you see a big chunk of cast iron flaking up and already a piece of it flaked off. You can see the same thing on the bottom. This cast iron is pretty old, it gets a lot of wear and tear. Since Unit 4 is the end of the line, she's getting any dyes, hair from the far unit, and everything else. Anything that gets flushed to the line is clogging up down here. So we'll continue to pull back here. As you can see here, the line is extremely rusted, pitted, all those chunks right there that look like gravel. All that is the rust and pieces of the pipe that flaked off, and you can see how my camera's just making a groove right through it. Right there is the tie-in on the right-hand side for the other 2 units that are tying into this line. I'm going to continue pulling back here. Right here on the bottom of the pipe, you can see some buildup of just toilet paper residue, and this is after running water off and on for about 20 minutes. So you can see how the line sits and collects any debris that's going by it. So we'll continue to pull back here. Once again, you can see some pits, pieces of toilet paper debris right there on the left-hand side, and you can see how rough this is as my camera pulls back. I mean, it's sitting there bouncing. You can see just the pits, tons of rust all the way around the pipe. It's not just the bottom of the pipe. So right here, we've got some more chunks of rust. We're about 30 feet. Continue to pull back here. Right here, we're going through more of a gravelly looking substance, and I mean, you can see the whole bottom of the pipe has a ½ inch of just rust filled in it. Continue to pull back here. Right here, once again, you can see more piles of rust. And there's not much we can do about that. I mean, we can flow tons and tons of water through it, maybe get some of that stuff out. We can jet the line and force all of that out, but in the end, it's still going to keep eroding and causing issues throughout the pipe. We're at 24 feet here, and you can see just a huge groove as I pull back through that rust. Some more pits here at about 22 feet. Anything that's not smooth in a sewer pipe is considered an obstruction. Things can hang up on it and everything else, causing a blockage and or a mainline issue. I'm coming around a corner here, and you can see, just looking straight there, giant chunks of clay tile pipe, or cast iron pipe that flaked off, and once again you see big buildup of the rust and everything on the bottom here. Right here, once again, you're seeing all those bumps and ridges of just where the cast iron is flaking away and eroding. We're going to continue to pull back. Once again, that's what we're looking at. I mean, all over this pipe, the cast iron is rotting away and doing what cast iron does. We'll continue pulling back. Another piece of toilet paper there. Continue to pull back. We got more rust and pits. The top of the screen is actually the bottom of the pipe. I apologize, we do not have the self-leveling head. We'll continue to pull back here. And you can see the bumps and the ridges going throughout the entire line. More toilet paper there, apologize. Continue to pull back here. And you can see right there is the first tie-in, and if I run water in the women's bathroom here, in the professional hearing, there you go, you can see the water. That is the bathroom sink tie-in, and then that is the toilet right there on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. And both the men's and women's toilets are tied in the same unit there. Alright, right here we're coming up to clean out. That is my boot, I apologize. That is the clean out in the women's restroom. It is underneath the bathroom sink there. And that is your video inspection. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter. Take care.